Hey, internet, how you guys doing? Just want to wave. So I got a mole, and I was thinking we can go test out some mining because I haven't done that. He hasn't done that, I don't think. So, yeah.
Exactly. And so I just wanted to show you guys the mole. He's a pretty cool dude. I took him off a station where the station was mad at him and destroyed his ship. So we decided to bail out of there and come on over here. And so I'm going to hang out with him for a moment. And anyone who's just tuning in, this is Star Citizen. And Surreal is going to show us his mole, which is a lot more interesting than it sounds like. I'm not his doctor.
I'm gonna show you my mole real quick. Come on.
Right?
On,
do we do this in some dark alley, or what's going on here?
I mean, we are in Grimhacks, so...
Right? Pretty much anything goes. It's funny.
Whatever. It's like Vegas.
Right? Well, you know what's interesting? I was just telling someone that during the expo, I felt like walking around some of the expo areas, some of the dark alleys, I just felt like some dude was going to, come out and say, like, hey, I got the stuff. Like...
Alright, want to get an exterior view of this?
Damn, look at this.
I
is
like how
huge. Oh, yeah.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, they've kept some really interesting lines there. True to its manufacturer, for sure. And just the size. I mean, if you guys look on stream, look at the size of Surreal next to that ship. I mean, you walk back, you don't really appreciate how big that ship is. And it's not the biggest ship out there, but just that scale is one of the things that Star Citizen is really amazing for. And this ship can do really interesting things. Look at that. All right, well, show us on in. We can always EV around it once we get into space. Let's get out of here before the space cops get pissed off.
Space cops.
Like...
Button back here trying to get it. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, he probably just needs to, put new batteries in his key fob.
A little bit of grease in there.
Just one of those things.
Alright, hop on in.
Sounds good. Look at that. Now the interfaces, they are making a lot better now. You notice it, things are becoming much more UI friendly, the way that they're doing their UIs, which is really going to help going forward. I'm going to follow you. You just tell me where to go.
So this is
very industrial.
Mm-hmm. We got our first mining turret on the very left.
All right.
Basically, we just enter through here, and it extends out.
Oh, look at that!
Comes up.
And it detaches, doesn't it? It's its own little pod when you're mining, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So it's kind of like this is like a mobile prospector with free things.
Right. Right.
So we open this door over here.
Uh-huh.
Here. The second mining laser over here.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
And I'm not sure if these are escape pods or not. I haven't really looked into it, but they look pretty small.
Yeah, they look pretty small.
They might just be EVA suit.
I think they're suit containers. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. And anyways, if you follow me up this ladder here.
All right.
I feel like this is like I'm showing you my crib.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Like, come check this out. Well, it is. Right. It is your crib.
So we got this nice little dining area.
Utilitarian kind of.
Coffee machine, I think, over here.
Wow, that is one industrial-looking coffee machine. Jesus Christ.
At least I think this is, or it might be like a material kind of like smelter.
3D printed food.
You know what?
That's very possible. All right.
So we have bunks for 4. So the pilot.
Okay.
And the miners. There is no seat for the co-pilot, unfortunately.
Wow. Well, not only that, but all in one area. The pilot or the captain doesn't really get his own layer on this
Yeah,
ship.
you haven't seen the best part.
You're all the team. That's good and bad. All right.
Toilet.
Yep. And it comes. Oh, but it's also the shower, isn't it? I'm betting you the reason that comes out. Look up
Yeah, I
top.
think so.
Yeah, up top. That's the shower.
Yep.
So toilet and shower. In fact,
Yep.
why couldn't you be showering while you're on the toilet?
That's a good point.
Save some time. I like it.
It's a time saver.
Right?
This looks like more kind of suits, EVA suits on the left there.
Right.
Right. And then you come through here.
Wait, hold on a second here.
Oh.
Okay, that's where we came in, right? Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Come through here, get some terminals, and once I turn the ship on, you'll see the terminals.
Okay, slick.
If you go down this ladder, it's gonna be another mining laser.
Okay, the front mining laser. Makes sense.
Yep. And then in here is the cockpit.
Wow. Gorgeous. Jump in the co-pilot seat here. Comes back, very utilitarianism, however you say that. And he's turning his on over there. Now, right now, Star Citizen isn't fully projecting other people's screens into the network. But ideally, they are saying that in the future, when I look over there, I'll see everything on his screen that he sees, and mine as well. So I'm going to power my stations on. This is similar to what he sees.
Activating systems on.
It's kind of like if you guys have like a new car or something like that, you'll see like the heads-up displays of the cars.
Right.
And the passenger can't see that.
Right.
Yeah. Right now, it's like what it is.
Exactly. You know, Star Citizen, this is the color scheme and everything in this ship is very much tailored to this, you know, what this ship does and the kind of interfaces you expect on an industrial ship like this. So that's quite interesting.
So if you want to go third person real quick, Dark.
Oh, sure. F4.
So I'll show you the.
Oh, gorgeous. You have VTOL mode working and beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, gorgeous.
Going. Afterburner.
And that's different than landing mode, isn't it?
I believe this is not landing mode. This is just you press J and change
right.
the VTOL.
Yeah.
If I put up landing mode, let's see that real quick.
So landing mode. Yeah, not only are those down, but you see the landing legs actually come out because it's landing mode.
Into an X when you go back into.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the back. So check this out. When he does that, you notice the engine configuration change for landing there. You guys are seeing it on my stream. And super sexy goodness here.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
it's
that.
One of my favorite parts about the ship.
Oh, that's gorgeous. It's a transformer is what the ship is.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so Dark, where you wanted to go?
It's up to you. Wherever. I mean, you can always look at the nearest rock. Doesn't matter. Yeah, for sure. And so are those pods that fill up and are detachable, or has well, what the heck? Oh, you're scanning. That looks crazy as hell right now. Third person. It's this big old box that just lit up.
Box.
That's
pretty strange.
Interesting.
So I tell you what, how about we go to like Daymar?
Okay.
I know there's some rocks over there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just enjoying looking around, man. It's gorgeous. And so just for people who haven't spent as much time in Star Citizen as we have, or don't know as much. I don't know a whole lot, but I know enough to be dangerous. And one of the cool things about this is a simulation. So when you see that ship have blasters thrusting forward and down, there's actually computer algorithms and different things going on that are not only controlling those blasters and their vectors, but then calculating how much thrust that blaster or those jets actually are creating, and what's that doing to our mass and our vectors in space. So that's how we're creating movement, rather than what a lot of video games do, which is just cheating. They just say, hey, you push this button, add this amount of rotation to this object, rather than actually simulating or doing any math on whether that's actually plausible. So, this is gorgeous. This has a... Go ahead. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm no rush. So, oh wait, turn on your lights.
What's up?
Turn on your lights.
You might not see it that well because we don't really have anything that
Yeah.
showed,
I didn't see any lights actually show up front either, surprisingly. Because
Yeah.
I can swear I think I know what the lights are, and this thing's going to look freaking crazy when the lights get turned on. Or I might not be able to see them because it's not my ship. So I'm only seeing certain things, and they're still working on things. This ship was just released, so but gorgeous ship when you look at it. And the little itsy bitsy people in there, that's me and him. Behind those monitors right there. I'm gonna jump back in the ship, and so here we are. I'm looking down. Now,
I want to get him at one of the mining lasers, and then you can check that out.
oh sure, I'll go into the front one. That'll work. Or the bottom one, whatever you want to call it. So this is going to be really interesting because I've never even been in the prospector mining laser, and this is like that on steroids. So I believe we have level 2 mining equipment on this rig. Don't quote me on that, but we're definitely more capable than pretty much anything out there in the verse right now. Oh, the doors close, the airlock's there, and shunk. Wow, okay. Alright, so I have exit. Where's my power on? Power on is somewhere here. I probably could just push R. There's R. There's power on. Shunk. Wow, okay. So look at that. I can pretty much look everywhere. A pretty decent... If you look on the little map, I'm going to turn comms off.
Huh?
Turn comms off.
Oh, turn the comms off on what?
So no, that's me telling voice attack to get the comms off so I can see the screen. So I can see the ship as well, and I can see that little looking around thing like you can up there. And that's a pretty dang good arc of control there. And I can look almost straight down, it looks like.
Now, are you wanting to go show your viewers microtech?
Sure, wherever you want to go. It's all good with me. I went over there. I don't know if there's rocks over there. I went over there. It was so cold. And like I said, I went in there in the Pisces, and it. I don't know that there's anywhere to actually land there.
There's not. There's no landing pad they haven't.
Okay.
That yet.
Because.
3.9, this is update 3.8.
Okay.
3.9.
So I landed at a pad over there, but it was literally on top of a building, and I couldn't get out because it told me it was a restricted area. So I would go to the to my little ramp to get out, and literally I put my feet on the ramp, and it'd be like, warning, restricted area. So I'd walk back up on the ramp. I'm like, okay, wait, is it just warning me, or is it going to get pissed off at me? So I did it again. It's like warning. I'm like, you know what, I'm not even going to try it. Because it looked like there was a door I could go into. But I was like, if it gets pissed off at me because I got off my ship and then huge lasers decide that I'm no longer friendly, this is not going to be good. You know, I'm like not in a ship that can take anything like that. Oh, over here. I'm jumping back in the mining laser because...
I found out, so I was having trouble getting my navigation going to Daymar.
Uh-huh.
So I just ended up going to Microtech, and then I stopped Quantum so I can go back to Daymar. So I was getting, we're almost there.
Okay, yeah, it's all good. I'm looking at the... When I right-click, it changes something on my mining laser.
Yes, I think it's the suck mode, and it's the mine mode.
Oh! Yeah, look at that! Whoa! That is gonna be cool. And then fracture mode and extraction mode. Interesting.
So we're gonna be careful mining because this is our first time, but you can actually blow up the ship if you aren't careful.
Yeah, we want to keep it in the right heat and colors and energy. Yeah. Cool. Interesting.
So back. It's gonna take a little bit, just a minute. But they also introduced Penatech V4. They had like V3 last time.
Okay.
V4 fixes all, like, I mean, it makes all the planets look better, like all of them.
Oh yeah. And it's really amazing. The well, it basically V4, from what I could tell, basically redid all the planets because of the differences in the biomes. It recalculated everything.
Yeah,
Um,
and then Desert Planets and the Snow Planet Microtech, they each have their own storms now.
okay. All right.
So Daymar can have a dust storm.
Right.
Granted, it's not going to do anything to us. It won't change
Right
much.
now. Yeah.
At least in the current build. In the next build, you might have to get a suit
Right.
in order to survive that.
Right. Here we are. Okay. I'm gonna turn
This is
this
Crusader.
back on. Oh wait, are we jumping somewhere else too?
You're now going to be jumping to Daymar.
Wah. I'm gonna come back up there while I wait.
Alright, cool.
Because it's really the mining area really is more just when you're there at a rock. That's when that mining laser becomes interesting and fun. You know, we're jumping around, so I'm gonna come back up, hang out in the cockpit with him. And,
Now, when like large organizations have like a mining group going out, it's gonna be really cool to see them all just going at it.
oh yeah, well, and the other cool thing is, you know, so this has 3 mining lasers that can actually look at the same target. So you can all 3 mine a huge rock for that's something important and special, or you could mine different small rocks as you're in an area where there's lots of small little things, you know.
Here, when we get close to Daymar, you want to take controls and fly us.
Sure. Do you see the hair coming out of my?
I did not.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, literally hair is coming out of my my helmet there. That's hilarious.
I'm coming out, and then you
Okay.
can jump on in and fly us in there.
Cool. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like fun. All right, here we are. And let me uncrouch.
Actually do that.
Cool. How? Hold on a second here.
Is it not letting you?
I have to do it from behind, I think.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go.
That's what I told her last night.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it is.
Flare
Oh, there we are. All
So
right.
we just want to go find like a mining location. I think there's like, it says like there's one that's closed, but we can find that and then we can scan for rocks. And then, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna look at the rock here. Let's see here. This is where we're. I don't really see any locations on the actual rock here.
Double click Daymar.
Okay. Oh, that's Arc Corp. There we go. Yeah, when I double click it, then they show up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
You can go to the Arcorp mining area 141, or you can go to the Kudra ore mine, which is closed. So I'm not sure how that.
Okay, hold on a second here. I'm just double clicking on it again here. Looking around the rock area. I see a lot of areas. I don't see area 4, area 6, area 11, area 18, Benji Point.
Are you on Daymar?
Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Is it like a desert planet you're looking at?
Lyria. No, it's Arc Corp. Okay.
Oh, okay. You want to look at
Hold
Daymar.
on a second here. Where is Daymar? Why am I
Press
looking
the
at
little
Arc
target
Corp?
icon on the
Yeah.
right.
There we go. Gotcha. Hold on. Zoom. There's the zoom. Perfect. All right. Here we are. Yeah, I was like, why am I seeing Arc Corp? He's talking about Daymar. I didn't want to say anything because, like, if you were wrong, I didn't want to make anything look
Oh,
stupid.
no, don't worry about it.
There's the Shubin mining facility. I wonder if I can get a click on that. Clear route.
There's also Kudra ore.
Kudra. Where are you seeing Kudra? Hold on. There's the shelter. Oh, Kudra. You mean the one that's closed?
Yeah.
Let's try it.
There's
Let's
also
see
one
what
that's
happens.
Right underneath it too. Where it says Kudra ore.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, let's try that. I just have to find where it lets me create
Hold
that.
to it, too.
There it is.
Close to it.
Alright, I think it let me set a route. So, we will see. Go ahead and spool up. And it's going to be over here. A lot of momentum, this ship. Alright.
Yeah, it's not as bad as the Connie though, I don't think.
Quantum
Yeah,
travel.
I'm more familiar with the Connie, so I kind of adjust for it in my brain probably more. I felt like once I told this ship to turn, it was like, whoa, I'm gonna go. I'm like, whoa, I didn't really mean you to. Yeah, you know, it's like what? In the Connie, it's like, I'll do it when I feel like it. That ship.
Right.
It's not a bad ship, and if you use it correctly, a lot of people are always in coupled mode or
Quantum
whatnot.
travel complete.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, hold on a second here.
It's gonna be nighttime, so you can test that flashlight out.
Right. Yeah, and we have to figure out where it actually. The one thing I don't like is like we don't have anything on screen to really tell us where it's at unless I push quantum again. In which case I'll get the markers. And is that it? No, that's Kovalux.
To be honest, you don't really need to go to the location. It's not
It can be anywhere in here.
anywhere on this map.
Okay, all right. Well, let's just scroll on down then. I guess our altitude. I'll cruise this down. Keep it below the red. So just anyone who's jumping in, we are doing some exploring in Star Citizen. Just a little stream here. I will be jumping off in a moment. I'll probably come back a little bit later. I have to adult and grab some food and appease the wife. But okay, hold on.
You're right. Oh, we're pretty close, aren't we?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that icy ground.
Exactly.
Okay, and if you press tab, you can scan for mineable objects.
So the scan does work because I was scanning in other ships, but I wasn't sure if it was showing anything.
See, some areas will have just nothing, as far as I know.
Look at that.
You see things?
Yeah. Well, I see the box, and
You
it's
see
that's
the box. Is it on the planet?
yeah. I
Okay,
think
yeah,
I'm
let's
pretty
go
sure
there.
that means there's stuff there. Let's go check it out. Oh, look, something I didn't notice before. Not to take more time or whatnot, but when you push tab to scan, if you use the middle mouse scroll wheel, it actually will increase your scan range or specificity. So you can make it smaller, it looks like, and you'll see this on the stream if you check it out in post. But I just made it smaller. I'm just going to check and see what it does.
Oh!
So look at that.
You see
It's
what just
scanned differently. Yeah.
So it scanned everything in front of us.
Okay.
So it's a cone.
Instead of, yeah, all right, that makes sense. When you do it completely wide open, it scans everything. Then if you just cone it down, check this out. Should be a bigger cone in theory.
Yes. Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. So in that.
So I feel like that will be great for stealth fighters, finding them.
Oh yeah.
Precise location.
Right. Well, not only that, but also not broadcasting yourself to the world.
Ooh.
There's the light. Look at that. Oh wait, VTOL mode.
Oh, that looks cool from the front.
Yeah. All right. Now I'm not sure that VTOL mode really is changing anything nowadays, except for configuring the ship in that configuration. But in the future, when you're in Atmo, it's gonna make a huge difference. Ships like this will be able to do a lot more. I see a rock. So actually, if you want to mine this one, I'll go ahead and bring us up to it.
I'll let you show your stream do that.
No, it's up to you. It doesn't matter to me. It's your ship. I mean,
I don't care. It's alpha. It's not like the ship's gonna go away if I do this.
you're the captain. All right, cool. I have nothing against learning how to mine a rock for the very first time. Like a virgin. For the very first time. Uh-oh.
We had two different songs there.
Which one were you gonna do?
Oh, I was gonna do the Frozen one.
Oh. Yeah. You're a youngin'. I don't even know what that one is.
Oh boy.
Frozen. Please. I mean, I know Frozen, but I don't know which song that would be. Alright, so let's see here. There's the rock. Yeah, go ahead and tilt her back just a little bit.
Which side are you on? Left side?
No, up. So move the...
You're in the
there
front
you go.
one, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yep, so I can see it. So now, I can't tell if... Well, let's see what happens. So I think it's bugged right now. It's not showing me the strength. So... No. Well, I mean, I can see the rock and I can see my laser hitting it, but there's a an information panel that's supposed to show up, a heads-up display that gives you the strength, and it's not showing up. So I'm going to power off and power back on. That may fix it. Powering on.
Oh, wait. If I point at it. Oh, you need to put it in the scan mode.
Oh, tab.
Press tab. Press tab.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, that's a gorgeous scan right there.
Oh yeah.
Much more information. Look at that. So it tells me mass, instability, power transfer resistance, optimal power window. What we're looking at, gold. So I might be getting you some gold. We also have some aluminum up in this rock, and so this I'm gonna push. Okay, so that's a miniature scan. Let me try.
Yeah, I'm sure your
Interesting.
Your mining laser scanning isn't as good as the pilot scanning, but.
Well, but I can still control how much of a scan it does, it looks like, and I can still do that zoom in, zoom out. So I don't know how that really affects this, but that's interesting. It does definitely, when you look at it now in this window, pull stuff up, but it's still not giving me that window that we want as far as so that I know that we're not going into the red. So let me look and see here. Heat menu doesn't pull up anything, shields, weapons. I did. Let me see. Nope. So this should be the laser that does that, and I have no information on whether the rock is getting too hot or not. So let me jump out of the no, it's not you, it's definitely the interface. So let me jump out of the seat and jump back in and see if that's the little glitch. It worked when we weren't in front of a rock. I did have it show up for a moment, so it's probably just one of those UI things that they're still working out. New ship, but super gorgeous down here, really fun. And I really appreciate the opportunity to jump in this and try this out. So here we are in. We're in, and so it didn't pop up again. But what I'm thinking is if I power off and get out and get in, maybe it'll work differently. Or try pushing R. Nope. So power off and get out. Is there other things I can push? Maybe I'm missing. Yeah, let's see if maybe there's a bug in how you get around it. As far as I can tell, the only thing I can push is actually power off. So I'm going to power off the terminal, jump out of the seat. I left the terminal running when I jumped out of the seat last time, so that could also not have reset the code. So I'm out.
Are you getting a lot of background noise from a fan by any chance?
No, everything's pretty good.
Okay, good.
Alright, so I got out. Just as to note on stream here, when we walk in here, you notice there's an airlock here, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe we actually kind of push out, and that's what lets us look all around. Very much like the Hammerhead setup, they use the same idea and technology as that here. Just like with some of the other ships, they've used Hammerhead technology moving forward to create some of the rotatable turrets and whatnot. Alright, so I'm in. We're gonna go ahead and power this bad boy up. Please show up. Please show up. It's not. Damn it.
So are you getting a laser throttle and a rock energy level?
Nope, and that's what I need.
Okay. Here, maybe jump into a different gun.
Okay.
Jump into the left-hand side, and then we'll see what happens here.
Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna leave this one powered. It's all good. Hey, this is Alpha. I always remind people, Alpha. So here, let me power this off. And there should be... You know what's an interesting thing, too? I'm not seeing an exit thing. I've been using one... There we go. There's the exit. Alright, so get out. Again, so many different things that could be causing that to not show up. We're just not going to deal with it. We're going to try going to another gun and checking that out. By the way, I also do... I stream games, but I also do drone flights and other random stuff on my YouTube channel, which is kind of fun. Everything from like speaking of mining, I just recently did a drone flight of one of our local quarries, which was pretty cool. Okay, is this... I have to go down a level, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay. See, and that's the thing. This game, a ship, and I've said this plenty of times on stream and to friends, but really these ships, the size of them, are whole levels in other games. Like, And that's why it's easy to get lost in a ship, because there's so many corridors and places for you to go that if you don't spend a decent amount of time in it, you don't remember the different areas. Here we go. Now this one, you know, go ahead.
Try maybe pressing 1 if it doesn't show up. Press 1.
Push 1.
See if you can target the rock.
Ah, that's a good point. Okay. That very well may have been it. 1 or 3 maybe too. Oh, something popped up for a moment. So let me power on. I think this one's going to work because I saw what... Yep, and it popped up just when I turned it on. So something's glitched with the other one. And
on the right-hand side or the left-hand side?
I'm on the right-hand side, I believe. But you know what's interesting? The rock we were looking at originally, we were getting gold and aluminum. This one, though, we're getting... Oh, no, we're getting gold and aluminum. It's a shale deposit, but we're getting gold and aluminum. I was like, wait a minute, shale? That's not what it said before. I've been gypped. I want gold and aluminum. I want to make him some money.
So I don't blow up here.
Sounds like a plan. And I'm in fracture mode, and then I can switch to extraction mode. As you see on...
If you scroll up in the,
Yeah, go ahead.
If you scroll up on the mouse wheel, you can change your energy level.
Right. Yep. And what we want to do is we really want to keep that energy level right there in the green. That's going to be the most efficient. So, bear with me, everyone. Here we go. We're going to try it out. So, we should see the rock energy start to climb. I'm going to throttle the laser on up, move it around a little bit on the rock, see what we got. Okay, let's give it some more power. It's not really climbing that fast. Now we're seeing the energy transfer graph. I'm assuming they've improved that since how it used to be.
I'm seeing the power level of your energy emitter out here.
Okay.
So, and if you look at the rock closely, you can see the fracture start to happen.
Yep.
But again, if you fracture it too fast and it gets into the red zone for too long, it will blow up and it might actually damage your ship pretty good.
And we don't want that.
So it looks heavily armored at least, so there might be a chance that they don't die if this happens. But...
Right. Now, is your insurance through Flow at Progressive?
No, it's the box at Progressive.
Oh, okay.
Now, is it outlined purple for you, or is it still orange?
I see a purple one.
Okay,
So I'm doing purple.
Alright, cool.
I don't know if they're all purple, but this one's definitely letting me extract some stuff. And I see it going into our cargo.
There you go, it's in our cargo.
Now this one is still orange. That
Okay,
one
so
is
we need to
purple.
fracture it more.
So it needs to get smaller.
Yep.
So that was 10% gold on that last one, which was kind of cool.
Okay. And then stream, you might be in for a treat. We're gonna have a sunrise here soon. It looks like.
Ooh, yes. Let's get a picture of that. Now I think this is still going to be
Stars
orange.
Citizen, you know, for their just good looks.
Right. Well, I was thinking about different screenshots I wanted to do to try to enter the Christmas little challenge thing. Because they do have a challenge where you can take screenshots, and there's some giveaways and stuff if they like your screenshot, so that's kind of cool. Alright, hold on. I have to pay attention here now. This is a smaller rock, so it's taking a lot less laser. And I'm going to back it
But
back.
funnily enough, on my screen, it looks like you're just melting the earth.
Right? I'm going to move it around, see if we can fracture it a little bit more evenly. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but now I did pick up a little tip. There's a cool YouTuber, which I'm not going to mention his name because he's big enough, and
I know exactly who you're talking about.
but he's given some really good tips about I'll say his name, I'm not one of those guys. Board gamer. There's a couple other ones actually now too, but he's given some good tips about mining where you can, just pull the laser off the rock to immediately take that energy off and not explode if you absolutely have to. I'm one of those guys, I like to use the tools correctly, so I'm always going to try to control the energy going in before I pull it off. If, pulling off is a last resort, because you're actually removing all of the energy from the rock at that time, and I don't know if they're going to simulate that like real life, but still, just the thought that's exactly what technically is happening, you know, I want to be doing it correctly. So that's my take on it. And look, we're just mining right through it. Super fun. A lot more fun than I was expecting it to be. And I didn't expect to meet...
Probably looks boring, but...
Well, yes and no. Yeah, it's probably fun for me and boring for people watching. I don't know. It could be. But at the same time, I mean, it's still... You know, there's an element of suspense, right? So, like, here we are. I have a laser on a rock, and if I don't balance these laser levels correctly, we have basically a bomb here. This is a grenade sitting here. So if I'm impatient and I just decide to bump that level up way too quickly, you guys could see an explosion that explodes my pod. Like, right, I'm too close. So I'm gonna back off because I couldn't lower the level quick enough. Up there, it's almost there.
Now, I'm trusting him with my life here, so if I die...
Basically. Pretty much.
And the other thing about this ship is this can house up to 4 people. One a pilot, well actually, sorry, 5, but there's no bed for the 5th.
Yeah, they get to sleep on the floor. Or in someone else's bed. Maybe that's how they pay their way.
Hey now.
Oh, wait, I don't know what you're talking about.
But, so, I'm entrusting him right now, but imagine if I had, you know, 3 other people here.
Yeah, all 3 going at once.
All 3 going at once, and it'll be fast, but it might be a little dangerous at the same time.
Not only that, but if you think about the fact that all 3 of us could be working on one big rock together and having to add in power together and communicate that, hey, you know, I'm adding 12%, I'm adding a bit more percentage, you know, than someone else adding the rest. That's a lot of people working together. Like, this rock came up to temperature really quickly. I had to completely take the laser off or else we would have exploded. But now I'm slowly adding some percentage back to get into the green, and I think we're doing good.
Not to mention, there's like at any point, I mean, when this game goes live, there's different servers right now. But when this game goes live, everyone's gonna be on the same server, kind of like in the Elder Scrolls Online, where everyone's just kind of like on the same server. So I could just be rolled up on and killed.
Right. So that exploded a little bit more ferociously than we were hoping for, but it was still good enough to where we can extract. And I was barely on the verge of red there. Now the problem with that is that depending on how bad you are in the red, you could have exploded out what you were trying to get. So just demolished the minerals into small enough pieces where you're not going to be able to recover them. And then that would really suck. But we didn't in this case.
Wow, that laser can go all the way to the left.
I know, look at how far. In fact, I might even be able to reach up. Just barely can't reach that little rock over to the right.
To the right over here?
Yeah, there's a little rock right there. Oh, oh wait.
Right in front of me, or is it...
Further. Don't worry about it. I don't know what it's probably a new rock to mine. There it is.
Okay.
There's one right there. Is it? Yep. Oh, it's no one already mined. So it's a little fragment that blasted over there. Yeah.
Got it?
Yep, got it.
Alright, we're going to turn, Captain speaking, we're going to turn a little bit to the left here. Got
Copy.
2 more.
Alright.
There's one on the ground right next to me.
Yeah, I saw there's one right here, but this one actually has to be mined.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's go to the one all the way over here.
Yeah, this little one looks like it's probably small enough to where... Yep, that definitely can be extracted. Extract that one. And so we're at half cargo, a little over half cargo capacity now. Let's see here, right here. Here's the one that's mineable. Now we have to be really careful with this one because it's pretty small. So I'm going to start with really low powers, kind of see where we're at, wait for us to kind of stabilize here, and then...
Alright, whenever you're ready.
Alright. So if we're watching that energy transfer graph, I'm assuming we probably want to try to keep that graph a little bit smooth. We don't want it taking huge jumps if possible. which you notice is jumping around as I'm moving around the rock. So I'm kind of looking at this. Maybe center mass of the rock is probably the best. Don't know.
Probably points of interest where it won't be too hurt. Yeah.
Right. I mean, where it transfers the best, but smoothly. And so I'm just going to start bumping up that throttle on the laser.
Yeah, this vehicle does have two, I think, size 1 turrets, I would believe.
Okay.
Or maybe two size 2. I can shoot them right now, you can see that.
Oh, look at that. Now are you shooting from the pilots?
I'm shooting for the pilots, yes.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Okay, now I have to pay attention.
Not gonna do much against the ship.
Right. Oh.
Right shields
We'll be dead in
increasing.
seconds if like a Gladius showed up.
Did you just increase the right shield?
I did not. Why is that?
Okay, because I'm hearing it say something about the right shield increasing, and we're jiggling around a little bit just to give you a heads up. So I don't know if we're rubbing up against something. I'm in the green as far as the rock's concerned.
Okay. Yeah, for me, it looks like we're fine.
Okay, good deal. The resistance on this rock is really low, so we should be pretty good here. There we go.
All right, I see it just collapsed into 4 different pieces.
Look at that. And that's basically money, guys. That's what that is right there. So now we just come down here. Meow. And it looks like that's aluminum possibly. Let's see what this is. This is gonna be some more aluminum. Hey, and you know what? It's not gold, but it's still some precious metal that we can use. And you know, aluminum's needed in many cases more than gold for different things.
Yeah. Let's just go make some more money.
Yeah, it's just worth more per pound. So there we go.
Got it all?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
how about
pretty
we
fun.
find one more, and then by the time we find one more, we might have a little bit of sunset.
Sure. Yeah, and I'm gonna see if maybe we can get that front turret to work again. Be a little bit easier for you and me.
Right.
And if I get it working, I won't leave it. I will just stick it there. Cause I had it work. It was working at one in the moment, but So your ship left without me, and left me in the air. Oh shit! I might die. Oh crap! No! Please don't! No. Oh, my health is low. Medipen.
Medipen.
So, every so often you glitch, and the physics of the ship don't actually work, and you fly out of it. Luckily, I was able to tell him quick enough, and I wasn't so high that I pain angeled myself into the ground, although it was not pretty.
It is lucky that Daymar had so.
Wow. Okay. And wow, it's getting a bit dusty out here. Woo! And I medipenned myself, so I should be fine enough. And let's see if I can get.
Yeah, for you right now.
All right, perfect. I appreciate it. Beautiful. So he opened that up from inside the cockpit, which is pretty a cool thing. And then he can close it. I can also push this button, which I just pushed the button myself, or he might have done it. But
So
either way.
I recommend we don't move around when the ship is flying.
Yeah, I should probably be in a seat when we move like that. That was scary to say the least.
Co-pilot seat, or if you want to get one of my ways, which is all good.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. I'll jump the co-pilot seat till we get stopped again, and then
Gotcha.
we'll deal with that as we get there.
Now,
Because
if
Whew.
you audience, if you're new to Star Citizen and you're wanting to get into this game, I'm going to tell you there's a lot of bugs right now, but
Yep.
this is an alpha.
Acknowledged.
So, everything's being worked on, being fixed, and we get to, see it all happen.
Well, and I think that's part of the draw for me. I get to play it as it's being made, so I get to see it change and learn and grow with it.
Right. Some people might be a little turned off by that fact, and I understand that completely.
Fair enough.
Maybe got a little question mark over there.
I don't see much of anything.
Ooh, that looks like diamond to me.
I'm gonna go outside. Oof! Look at all that dust.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just this mining vessel on this planet. That's a rock.
That's a rock. So it looks like maybe you can just pick that up getting out of the ship.
Really? Okay, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, let me land real quick for you.
Okay.
See if I can land in this expert lander.
Now, if it doesn't require mining, I might actually be able to use it even glitched, because the only dangerous part is when you're mining.
Right.
So let's see here. And maybe it won't be glitched now. We'll see. Let me go ahead. So this is, after this, we're going to look for a sunset and probably wrap it up for this portion of the stream. But thank you everyone who's checked us out and looking on in. Any of the subs that I missed because I'm notoriously bad at chat and subs, I apologize, but thank you.
Now, are you able to see that diamond deposit, or do I have to...
I do not, and my nose is too far down to look up at much of anything, honestly.
Okay, so it is
here.
I think you can just walk out.
Oh, wait. Oh, I do see diamonds on the ground over there. Right there?
Or you can just extract them to the...
Let me see. No.
Oh, it's to our right.
Well, okay. Well, the one I saw was to our left. Let's see. To our right?
Oh, there are some to our left. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the ones to our right are way too high up. But you think we can just get out and pick them up? Or, okay, wait, hold on.
Let me turn you towards it. It
Oh.
looks like they're just on the ground.
Yeah, where? There they are. Yeah, nose up just a smidge. It's a little bit higher than I can do. Okay, let me see. This would be extraction.
Oh, I'm seeing the information you have on this.
Yeah, it's not pulling anything up. Let me see if I can scan it.
So
And if
it's
it
Hadanite.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying a scan that's not scanning on it. I'm gonna try one more time.
Okay. How about we just go to a different deposit, maybe?
Oh, that's cool. It's all good with me. I'm easy peasy. Now, yet again, it is still glitched in this one, so I do have to go to the other one to mine again. But
Yeah.
had it let me, I would have been able to extract it, but it wasn't purple. It wasn't good enough. So.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh.
Alright, we got some blocks over here.
Okay.
Are you sitting down in the ship?
I'm gonna live dangerously.
Oh boy.
Because it's not on the side, I think if I get flung around, I'll just get flung into this ladder.
I feel like it was in those little small compartments of the ship where it's kind of like...
Yeah.
The game will probably have a hard time trying to track you.
Right. Well, not only that, but they kind of detach from the ship. So, in theory, maybe I did fall through a hole.
Maybe.
You know, doesn't mean that they don't need to make their ships a little bit more safe. You know,
Safety.
Right before I pull up a lawsuit. You know, some people are saying that in game there should be a way to be able to appeal, basically a legal system in game.
I think honestly the community might just do that.
I know, right?
I think it might just go to the community's work, and they might just do it.
Right.
In the game. So I'm just finding a lot of diamonds over here, but I'm not finding anything like mineable. So that's the problem.
Interesting.
Oh man, I'm finding too many diamonds. What a hard life I'm having.
Right? Man, that's gorgeous. Watching those pulses go out. I'm gonna go third person again.
Oh, rock.
That's ground. You know.
No, I mean like rock.
Oh, you found a rock? Okay. I was like,
You think I'm just gonna fly us into a rock? Nah, come on.
good, bad, indifferent. Alright. So, left or right side?
I brought us this close.
Right? Okay.
Left side.
Left side? Alright.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, and I was actually saying right, you got us this close.
Oh, okay.
I was agreeing with you. I mean, you are my captain after all. I can't really disagree too much. It's not...
Oh, yeah.
It's not right. Okay, wait.
I'll just space you.
Right. Yeah. That can happen, people. Okay, door, open. Alright, come through here. And then... Wait, come through here. Yet again.
That the ship is absolutely...
It is. It's gorgeous. And I've lost my way again now. So I think I had to come through here.
If you go downstairs...
There's the ladder, yeah.
It's next to the luncheon table.
And see, that's the thing. Like, I know it seems silly, and I'm not terrible with directions, but there's so many areas on these ships. So it is easy to lose track of... Okay, here's this.
And this isn't even a capital ship.
Alright. Now I'm trying to remember now. Crap. Which way is front? Oh, I'll be able to look when I get here. So this one is...
Oh, we're about to get a
That's
sunset here. I
that's
see a
the
bar.
right side. All right, hold on. Oh yeah, cool,
Yeah.
perfect. This is the left side. All right, enter turret.
And I'm not gonna lie, stream that most of the people on this game are super like they understand new people, so like they won't be like
Yeah,
gatekeeping.
yeah. The nice thing is that you know, with communities like this, generally most people are nice. You do have the certain ones that just like to troll, or are elitists, like, oh, you should know, you know. And
Well,
you
we
know,
had the guys that say this game would never come out, which
yep, you had the naysayers, for sure.
and
But
this game has been in development for like what 7 to 8 years now. But
well, the thing is, most games you don't realize how long they're in development, and
exactly,
this has been in development longer than most, but because of the scope of the game, and that was to be expected. So, yet again,
if
I
you
mean,
guys are
I'm biased.
gamers,
I like the game, so. All right, so I have the rock.
if you guys are gamers, I mean, Anthem took like 6 years to develop. So
Which one?
we know what Anthem.
Yeah.
We know what happened to that.
Right. I mean, it had such promise, but I think they kind of dropped the ball in a few different areas. But
Had
that's
promise, but no dream.
something
See,
for
What I
another.
like about these games, like it's all like a person's dream.
Right.
It feels like it. It feels like the developers love what they're doing,
Right.
and it just makes it that much better.
Exactly. All right, hold on. I'm jumping up some throttle.
I can see your laser changing focus. It's kind of cool.
Nice. Yeah, I'm focusing it in a little
Let me
bit.
know if it's getting too red, so I can fly us away.
I will. We have a lot of red on this rock, but we're not even into the green yet.
Gotcha.
Unless it's not telling us.
Well, sun is beginning to rise.
Well, maybe we just do that, because this is really resisting. Oh, we got some. I'm going to move it around a little bit to get more of the rock.
And I think we might be in a dust storm, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like kind of dusty out here. That might be the ship. So.
It could be. Oh, so this is saying that this rock is probably too resistant for us with this laser.
Okay, so we need a level
Wait,
2 line.
but I might be getting. Oh, so close. I found a good little area. I was getting some good transfer, but then it went away. Where was it?
Should I pick us up out of here?
Yeah, you can.
Alright.
And I'll go
So-
third person and check out the sun. Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll actually wait. Stop. Let me get back in the main part of the ship.
Gotcha.
And so what I think happened is I might have moved. Oh no, it might not have been me, because it doesn't let you out of the seat until.
Was I moving when you were in the mining head and you got out of it?
Maybe.
So I feel like it probably just
Glit-
ejected you outside the ship.
Yeah. Even though I was in my seat, because you
Yeah.
moved quick enough, maybe I moved out of my seat without actually moving out of my seat. Say love.
Permadeath isn't here now.
Oh my God, could you imagine? That's
I could
gonna
not.
be its own thing for sure.
It's
But
gonna be interesting. I want to see how the community kind of works together to not die.
well, and I think that I think there's going to be levels of death, right? Because this is the
Yeah.
future. There are definitely. Oh, look at that! So gorgeous. I'm jumping in the co-pilot seat now.
Okay. But yeah, no, it looks real pretty.
And you know, the mining ships, by necessity, have really beautiful views, because you have to be able to see to mine. The prospector's the same way, and I'm going to go third person as well and check this out. So there's the sun over there, and he's raising the landing gear right now, as we speak. And you can see that he switched us out of VTOL, and the sun is just rising up over the planet there. There's a bit of dust. We're on a dusty planet. You still have your gear down.
Do I actually? Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Look at that.
There we go. Now it's X.
Now you'll have a bit more power. Yep.
Oh, this ship is so pretty.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Look at that.
It reminds me of Mass Effect type of ships, you know?
Right?
It just has that feel to it.
And what I was talking about earlier was the pods on the bottom. If they're actual pods for the cargo, if they're just gonna come off and new empty pods will be put on, or if they get transferred, it'll be interesting to see how that translates as far as the minables.
So how about we go to Microtech? And
Sure.
give you guys a view over there.
Yep.
I myself haven't been there yet too.
We can wrap the stream up with that. That'd be gorgeous. I'm looking at the ship. That's beautiful. So you see the mining lasers on the left and right in front there. If you didn't know better, you could mistake them as weapons, but they aren't. They're just mining lasers. Now, not to say that they couldn't exactly. So he just shot the little weapons right there on the sides. Not to say that the mining lasers couldn't be used to cut apart a ship, but they are designed for rock. So, things to just pay attention to. Look at that. Now he's going to navigate us with a star map. He's going to go ahead and find different nodes to lock into. And there you notice him jumping right into quantum after spooling up. Oh, look at that gorgeousness. Right there. And
this game is very realistic with how they depict flight travel, or like just space travel. See how my thrusters are kind of like going in like a little weird arc.
Yep.
That's because I'm right now rising in the sky. I'm trying to go straight, but I've gone too fast.
As he straightens out, you're going to see those start to go straight behind us. Because of our velocity, he's actually not thrusting in the direction of our travel until about now. He's getting close. And
I love the voice of the ship too.
right
And
there we're
we got a little bit of a trip ahead of us.
Amen.
57 million kilometers.
This is every bit as good as so many space TV series and whatnot, graphics wise, as far as the FX. I mean, this literally, I think, is beautiful and really indicates what's going on here. Our quantum travel to a new area. You can see this. Now, I don't want to jinx us.
I'm in the pilot section, so I don't really need to walk around here. I can just walk around this way. And
yeah, so we're locked onto our target. We're quantuming. He's walking around. I just got out of my seat. And now, if something were to happen, we can come back and jump in our seats, figure out what's going on. I don't want to jinx us, so I won't say some of the things that can happen until we actually get to our location. But there are things that can happen.
next thing you know, man,
So right. Now you said there's a turret. Is there a manned turret here as far as defenses?
We just have.
Oh, there's no defenses?
But we do have the two pilot control turrets in the front.
Oh, okay.
They're not going to do much though.
Right. Interesting.
Really, when you have like a mining company, you want to have some protection, like an escort ship.
Right.
To show up.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm going to go down here and just kind of look at the area.
Now, I wish there was a mirror here.
I'm not sure if they're going to be doing this, but it looks like they might be.
Oh, crap.
Did you just die?
Guess what it did?
You just got kicked out?
Yes.
Oh, I just got kicked out too.
So, this is problematic because the ship went off in that direction, and I am floating in space.
I am too.
So, that's probably going to wrap up the stream for today. But let's see if we can pick each other out. Hold on.
I can't even see you. I can't see you anywhere.
Where's my weapon? Did it not give me a weapon on this new patch? I have to go equip one?
You have to go buy new ones.
Crap!
Armor. You have to buy new stuff.
What a pain. Oh,
You
man.
can't press bats, like hold bat space
And kill yourself, yeah. Well, but what I was going to do was I was going to use the weapon to help you see generally where I'm at. A lot of times you can see the weapon fire from each other.
Right.
and we might have been able to EVA within some distance of each other, but I mean, we're pretty boned, obviously,
All
as
I
it
see
is.
a giant sun.
Yeah, I see the sun. I see a bunch, the belt of stars. Ooh, I see what looks like an inky blot mass. That's interesting.
It does look pretty though.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. So, well, till next time. Thank you everyone for checking in, and I'll let you watch me space myself.
Death.